श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं श्रीरामनामवरानने। ॐ रामाय नमः। ॐ रामचन्द्राय नमः। Embodiment of Divine Souls, Amma'S most beloved sweet children, welcome all of you. Today is a very special festival, our favorite Hanuman Ji festival. Hanuman Ji is very, very favorite for a lot of people all over the world. So many temples in the India for Ganesha, because Shankar Bhagwan son, Subramanya, Shankar Bhagwan beloved son. More temples for Ram Bhagwan and more temples for Hanuman Ji, special temples for Hanuman Ji all over the India. Not only India, Western countries also we have Hanuman Ji temples. Beautiful, beautiful temples of Hanuman Ji. Hanuman Ji have a special identification, power, courage, inner beauty, education, polite behavior, what not know, everything. Embodiment of power, embodiment of dharma, embodiment of divinity, embodiment of courageousness, embodiment of love and service. If service took a form, that is Hanuma. Selflessness took a form, that is Hanuma. Inner beauty took a form, that is Hanuma. And the true devotion took a form, that is Hanuma. So all these attributes we have to apply to Hanuman Ji. Very, very beautiful. Hanuman Ji want to go to education to a guru. Who is that guru? The Sarvasakshi, who is all witnessing, that is the sun god. Sun god, when anybody wake up early in the morning, standing in front of sun god and chanting Gayatri mantra, definitely early hours of the day, they will attain higher knowledge in the Vedas. They will attain very high knowledge in the Vedas. Automatically it comes to them. Upanishad knowledge, Vedic knowledge, automatically. Not necessary to read anything, because they got the connection from the Surya Mandalam. Hanuman Ji went and he was requesting him to be his guru. Then what sun god says, okay, I have no objection, but I cannot sit and constantly sitting in one place and make you to sit and give some talks or educations quietly and in a silent place. I can't do that. Then Hanuman Ji accepting for that. He was very, very happy. Let I have to study education. How the education for Hanuman Ji? In our corporate schools, we have air-conditioned rooms, beautiful seats, and in the middle of the classes, people have to go and have some snack and coffee or something to eat and drink. But Hanuman Ji have to stand in front of the sun god. Sun god is very, very heat. It's not a ordinary heat, unbelievable heat in front of Hanuman Ji. And Hanuman Ji must not show the backside to the Guruji. According to the Sanatan Dharma, we must not show the back to the Guru. Hanuman Ji was standing in front of sun god like this, with the folding hands, with the Namaskara Mudra, and listen the talks and classes. And then when sun god was traveling, Hanuman Ji was going back. He was traveling to back. He was so swiftly running backside, and he learned the lessons. What a tough job, no children? Is it that much easy to learn the lessons running backside and listen from the sun god when he was traveling so swiftly? It was so tough job. Why I mentioned this? If we put great effort for our education, we have a lot of respect on education. If parents are involved in education with their recommendations, when we pass the education, we have no respect at all on the education. Sometimes students alone, they came for Saraswati Diksha. They have so much respect on the Saraswati Diksha. Parents are forcing me to write bij mantras on the tongue of the student. The students have no respect at all to what they are getting from the Saraswati Diksha. They have no respect at all. He never get a proper education. He have to come forward with his own interest. Education must comes like that only. So here Hanumanji put a lot of effort on his education, and he finished all the Vedas, Shastras, all the scriptures and everything, Upanishads and everything. His conversations, his selflessness, inner beauty, everything. He became the embodiment of Sanatan Dharma. Hanumanji, embodiment of Sanatan Dharma. Because of the Sanatan Dharma education, completely make him a so much beautiful divine person. That is Sanatan Dharma education. It is not selfishness. And today what happened in our education? Our education is mainly oriented towards to get a good job, to get a very high position in the society. So it is mainly oriented for money's sake only, not for the values, inner consciousness. If any challenges comes, they don't know how to handle that, and then people are smoking, doing all kind of innocent things. And finally they got lot of depression. They took the depression medication. What is the reason for this? The flavor of spirituality is not in the education. If the flavor of spirituality in the education gives you lot of courage, inner strength, inner beauty, inner power, everything comes inside only. So he never get any depression, he never missed his self-confidence, and he was so strong in his willpower. In the first sight itself, Ram Bhagavan was so pleased to see Hanumanji and his behavior, and he was very, very pleased with Hanumanji. And then Hanumanji, in the searching of Sita Devi, they went to Mahendra mountains, and from the Mahendra mountain he wanted to go all the way to Sri Lanka. He was flying in the sky. It was amazing. Before that, we have no idea people are flying in the sky just like that in the air. It was amazing. It was really amazing, wonderful. Hanumanji has so much confidence on himself. With the self-confidence, he know, I am going to fly. I can do that. With 100% self-confidence, Hanumanji was flying. In the middle, there were so many obstacles comes in the ocean. One was one mountain. That mountain name was Mainak. That mountain came all the way, and he was obstructing him. Come and take rest. He says, this is not the time. I am going on the Guru's work. I cannot rest right now. I have to go and finish that work. Later we have to see about it. So he was very diplomatically spoke with the Mainaka, and he was rejected to stay and take rest and eat fruits and all the things. Very beautiful. I really appreciate it so much. And then Surma Devi, another Nagamata, she came and she was obstructing. He comes out from her also. And also Simhika, there is a Bermuda angle. Simhika is nothing but the Bermuda angle. This Bermuda angle was discussed in Ramayana 1,80,55,000 years before Ramayana happened. That time itself, this Bermuda angle was discussed by Valmiki Maharshi in Ramayana when Hanumanji was going on the way to Sri Lanka. This Bermuda angle was suddenly opened. Simhika opened her mouth means Bermuda angle opened there. And no one never come out from the Bermuda angle magnetic field. Hanumanji power was incredible power. His energy levels are incredible. For that reason, these Bermuda angles, anything are never going to control Hanumanji. That is the power of Hanumanji. Powerhouse is Hanumanji. Universal powerhouse. He was incarnation of Shankar Bhagavan. For that reason, he was so powerful. Very strong personality, strong willpower. And then he reached Sri Lanka. He never afraid for the obstacles. What we learn here, children, in our day-to-day life, we are facing so many challenges, so many problems, and so many obstacles Of course, in all of the everybody's life, you need not worry for that. You need not cry for that. You have to be strong, strongly stand in front of the challenge and problem, and make the problem small with your willpower, like Hanumanji. How can I get that, mother? Do meditation. Do Hanuman Chalisa, child. If you do Hanuman Chalisa, the Hanuman Chalisa gives you 100% willpower to you. Hanumanji dwells in your heart. You will become very powerful. Your physical energy, physical power is not enough. You need the additional power. The additional power is the godly consciousness have to work in your life. It will make wonderful things, and wonderful activities are going to happen through your hand. So that's why here Hanumanji was reached Lanka, and he was controlled the Lankini in the Pradosha time, evening 6:30, 7 o'clock time. And he entered into the Lanka, and he was searching for Sitama in the entire Lanka. He never got her in the palace of Ravan. He saw beautiful golden walls and studded with the gems and diamonds and rubies and the blue sapphires and innumerable gems, 9 varieties of the gems, glittering building, palaces are super beautiful palaces there. Hanumanji never get a thought, just wandering like an ordinary vanara and getting some fruits from the trees and eating that, and what I have in my life, look at the gloriful life of Ravana. He never think like that. This comparison is very bad. Ravana gloriful life was unbelievable gloriful life. There was no one in the entire world like that gloriful life. That is not in the heavenly worlds also, that much gloriful life. Hanumanji life was a great lavish life than Ravana life. What is Hanumanji life? Hanumanji loved Ram Bhagavan. Always he was inside thinking about the name of Ram. Ramachandraya Namaha. Ram Bhagavan born in the Surya Vamsam, sun god family. But he was Ramachandra. Chandra means the cool moon god. His heart was so cold. He was very kind. He was a lot of patience and tolerance, forbearance and compassion and forgiveness. What not, no? All the 68 varieties of the divine attributes are together born in the form of Rama. So that's why always Hanumanji was thinking about Rama. He have a kingdom in his heart, Rama's kingdom, Nam kingdom in his heart. When we compare the Nam kingdom with the kingdom of Ravana, the gloriful palaces and the golden palaces and all the jewelries and pearls and gems and all those things are zero in front of the devotion. Devotion is very greatest wealth. Any trillions and zillions and gazillions we are not able to compare with the true devotion. Children, that is true children. Devotion is so sweet. Bhakti Samrajyam is nectar. We enjoy ourselves when we sit in our puja, some couple of minutes or couple of hours. It is up to our time. We enjoy so much the godly consciousness within us. We cannot compare that with any glory of this universe. All the glories are zero in front of that happiness within us. That is the true devotion, babies. So that's why here Hanumanji he have a special kingdom, Rama kingdom in his heart, Rama Bhakti Samrajyam. In that Rama Bhakti Samrajyam, he was the emperor there, enjoying the bhakti, enjoying the Rama's divine feet. So that's why he was not comparing himself with the glory of Ravana. And they took him to Ravana, in front of Ravana, all the Rakshasas, and they are giving very hard time. He was very strongly stand in front of Ravana, and very bravely he was speaking with Ravana and make him to comes down from his ego. So I am the servant of Ram Bhagavan. One servant came and completely Ashokavanam and thousands of people, your people are completely died. Just a small servant did this much. Imagine if Rama comes, what happened to you for your Lanka? So you have to surrender to Ram Bhagavan. He told him that. It makes very great sense there, because he want to make Ravana to come down from his ego problem. Ravana was always with his own ego only. Then all the Rakshasas, what they did, they put the fire to the tail of Hanumanji and make him to stand on a vehicle, and they are taking him in the fraction of the entire city. Then Hanumanji never take it personal insult for him. Regularly, if anybody talk about anything else, we took it as a personal insult. No, Hanumanji beauty was not like that. He never took it as a personal insult. And what he did that, this is a disadvantage stage. He took advantage in this when they burned the tail. He took the tail and put in all the homes the fire. Completely Lanka was burnt. 90% of Lanka was burnt with the tail of Hanumanji when he put the fire in all the houses. Completely Hanumanji burnt Lanka, and lot of damage happened because of one Ramadhuta Hanumanji. Inner strength was unbelievable. Inner beauty was unbelievable. Hanumanji, he came back and he told the message. Ram Bhagavan was very, very happy. I saw Sita Devi, and Sita Devi waiting for you. All the Sundarakanda happened in 1.5 days only. And all the way, the Vanaras starting their journey, in 12 days they reach the Rameshwaram area. 12 days. That much swiftly they are traveling all the way. Vanaras are jumping from trees to tree, and they are going like that. Hanumanji was carrying Ram Bhagavan Lakshmana on the shoulders, and they brought him to all the way to the Rameshwaram. 4.5 days, only just 4.5 days, they built the bridge on the ocean and then enter into the Sri Lanka, and the war happened. Hanumanji showed his very great courageousness in the war time. When Lakshman Bhagavan fell down, he entered into coma state. That time, overnight, Hanumanji all the way have been to Himalayas. He brought the Sanjeevi mountain, Sanjeevi Raya. He brought the Sanjeevi mountain and gave life to Lakshmanji. He was doing so many things. The beauty of Hanumanji was selflessness. He never exposed, he never says, I did this, and he never boosting himself. It's the most beautiful thing when we do Hanuman Puja. We have to learn the first lesson, boosting, we have to stop the boosting. And then we have to be selfless, and all the morals we have to learn from Hanumanji. Humbleness, down to earth, devotion, discriminative knowledge. Absolutely, Hanumanji was a super devotee for Ram Bhagavan, embodiment of divine souls, Amma'S beloved sweet children. We have to learn so many things from Hanumanji. Every day do the Hanuman Chalisa, or suppose you have not that much time to. Hanuman Chalisa is so easy to chant. Do the Hanuman Chalis. You will get lot of courage in your life. You never see back at all in your life. You are going forward only always in your life. Hanumanji take you into the higher levels of a great life for you. Great blessings you get from Bhagavan Ram and also Hanumanji, Mata Sita Devi. So my dear sweetest children, today Hanuman festival today, what you have to do is do Hanumanji Puja, chant Hanuman Chalisa. How many times possible? 16 times, 27 times, or 108 times. Some people are doing that also. We have to do that, do the Hanuman Puja, Ram Bhagavan Puja, and be righteous in the life. And we have to always contemplate on the dharmas and the inner values in the life. That is mainly Ram Bhagavan, a role model for the entire mankind. Embodiment of dharma is Ram Bhagavan. So people like Ram Bhagavan so much. Chant Ram Nam, Om Ram Ramaya Namaha, Ramachandraya Namaha. It was a full moonlight. Ram Bhagavan heart is like a full moonlight. Sweet children, So chant today Hanuman Chalisa, do Hanuman Puja today. The sindoor what you are offering to Hanuman feet, you have to take the sindoor and apply on your forehead, and then it is the greatest protection in this Kala Sarpadosha time. Right now, after the Atirudram, next day, Chandi Homa, next day, Kala Sarpadosham started again. So this is the very hardest time running right now. Hanuman Chalisa is very, very good to chant. Ramanam is also very good. Some of my son, Manika Vachakama, he was every day doing so many malas, 10 malas of Ramanam every day chanting. I really appreciate. Lot of people doing Ramanam chanting every day, including with so many Rudram and all the things. Ramanama mantra japam is very, very makes our heart so soft and very righteous and very strong. So definitely do that, and you will attain higher goals in your life. Amma's special motherly love, motherly affection on this Hanuman Jayanthi day for all of my beloved children all over the world. Let Hanumanji have to bless and come to your home and stay in your home and protect you from all kinds of your challenges and hindrances and health problems and all your financial troubles. He have to lead you to a best life or all the way in your entire life. I love you so much, children. Thank you so much. Thank you. Om Ram Ramaya Namah. Om Ram Ramachandraya Namah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.